In 2005, the First Tee created the Jack Stevens Leadership Award, which seeks to recognize an individual's service, leadership, and commitment to the mission of the First Tee. Mr. Stevens' legacy continues to engage and inspire us today as men and women in chapters across the country who champion efforts to help us expose even more young people, their families, and communities to the core values and life lessons through the First Tee. Now it's my privilege to introduce the first of two recipients for the 2017 Jack Stevens Leadership Award, Mr. Ted May from the First Tee of Connecticut. Ted's contributions to his community and its young people took root in 1995 when he established a Clubs for Kids program with the former mayor of Hartford. The original program reached 50 young people. Under Ted's leadership, the program eventually became the First Tee of Hartford in 1999 and expanded to a statewide initiative it is today, reaching more than 70,000 young people annually. Ted's unwavering commitment to the First Tee of Connecticut helped to develop dedicated short course and a year-round learning center, created a strong working relationship with the PGA Tour's Travelers Championship, and provided long-term support and relationships that will carry the First Tee's mission forward for many years to come. Ted recently retired as board chairman, but is now focused on his most rewarding initiative yet, seeing his own grandchildren through the chapter's player-level programs. It is without a doubt that Ted's service, leadership, and commitment, like that of Jack Stevens, will continue to engage and inspire many across the state of Connecticut and throughout the First Tee network as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in honoring Mr. Ted May.
Thank you, Ben. And Victor, congratulations to you too. How about our good friend and board member, Javier Colon? That's the kind of passion that we have for the First Tee of Connecticut. And we're going to share that again with you later in the week when one of our outstanding young people, Meghna Mazdar, speaks to you as well. Sincere thank you to the First Tee Connecticut, many of whom are here today. It's an amazing staff that oversees programming throughout all of Connecticut. Special shout out to David Polk, our outstanding executive director for the last 7 years, as he enters into retirement. And David will be receiving one of the First Tee Chairman's Awards later this week. So we're well represented. I'm not sure the First Tee in Hartford, Connecticut would have happened without a connection with Commissioner Tim Fincham 20 years ago. They had just launched the First Tee, and his message was, you have a great PGA Tour fan base in Connecticut. You should embrace the First Tee, and you should become one of the first chapters. So we did. We had less than 50 kids in an after-school, middle school program in Hartford. And as Ben said, we now serve over 70,000 people annually as the First Tee of Connecticut. We're in over 150 schools, 20 public and private golf facilities in 6 major cities. And the heart of our operations is the Epstein Learning Center, located next to the practice facility at TPC River Highlands. Our family has been committed volunteers for the First Tee since the beginning, and my wife Debbie is here today. We love the First Tee. Our oldest son is a board member of the First Tee of Met, New York. And little did we know 20 years ago that today we would have 6-year-old twin grandsons attending the First Tee summer camp. And that's very, very special. A special thank you to Joe Lewis Barrow, and congratulations, Joe, on your retirement. We appreciate your support of our efforts to grow from the First Tee of Hartford to now the First Tee of Connecticut. We continue to grow, and we will positively impact more and more young people every year, and it has truly been a team effort. This is a wonderful honor. Thank you all.
The next recipient of the Jack Stevens Leadership Award is a larger-than-life character who has made it his personal mission to enrich the lives of especially Latino youth in the Silicon Valley of California. As the long-standing board chairman of his chapter, he is a tireless advocate for all the great work that the organization does by personally raising over $3 million for the organization and volunteering over 3,000 hours at the organization as well. In 2000, when he was the board chairman of the region's sports commission, he helped found a junior golf program in a very underserved area. In 2005, he led efforts to turn that program into a chapter of the First Tee. Under his leadership, the chapter has grown, expanded, and positioned itself to make the First Tee's programs and the game of golf more affordable and accessible to young people in their service area. His gifts of kindness, patience, and love of the game have not only made a significant impact on the chapter, but on its participants as well, and the greater community. He truly embodies the First Tee's 9 core values. The First Tee is very proud to award the 2017 Jack Stevens Leadership Award to Mr. Victor M. Arranaga Jr. of the First Tee of the Silicon Valley.
Good morning, First Tee. Thank you very much. Profound honor that I accept on behalf of the community we serve. This wouldn't be possible without Mr. Stevens when they started the First Tee, and Mr. Barrow for your leadership, your vision, your passion for the past 18 years. Truly thankful. We started our program in an area of San Jose, east side San Jose, which was known as Sal si puedes. Get out if you can. This is the demographic that we wanted to reach. This is where we started our program. This is where we have probably the lower achieving schools, the lower income level populations. Our core values, our life skills, they work. And we will continue providing in this area, which is our community jewel. We have been engaged with our community since we started this program. My only regret was when I started the Eagles at Rancho de Pueblo, that we did not start as the First Tee. So 5 years that we missed out, Joe. But we're making ground, 12 years, and we'll continue. So I just want to thank everyone again. This network meeting, I'm hoping you continue to embrace, to engage, to empower, stay proud, stay professional, and stay passionate. And let's continue growing this game. And Joe, the children are well. Thank you very much.
Good morning. I'm Bridget Chirpick, and I'm the Executive Director of the First Tee of Greater Kansas City. And I'm a member of the First Tee's Chapter Advisory Committee. The Chapter Advisory Committee was created 13 years ago and consists of 10 individuals, 1 from each region and then 2 at-large individuals. Each member serves 2